During an interview on a podcast last week, Jacqueline Laurita responded to Caroline Manzo's endorsement of Tommy. Tommy was found guilty a few months before of hiring a hitman to attack Dana Manzo's now husband Dave Canton, along with discussing Danielle Cable unfollowing Caroline after she was cast on The Real Housewives of New Jersey and criticizing Jackie Gold. Schneider and Margaret Josephs for their actions on the show. Jacqueline also weighed in on how Tommy's character, Witness Caroline, was the Bravo series was deemed toxic by Jacqueline. I'm glad justice will be done and that the truth has finally come to light. Jacqueline started on the All About TR podcast on September 10th, saying it was just so scary and disturbing regarding Caroline and Dolores Caton's involvement. Jacqueline claimed she was unsure of their true identities or what was said. In their letters, I did learn via the grapevine that Caroline and Dolores were Tommy's character witnesses, since at the time Tommy and Caroline were closer than Dina. She also mentioned that they hadn't spoken to Dina in a very long time. The brother of Caroline's spouse is Tommy. Thus, it's possible that it placed her in an uncomfortable situation. Neither of them, in my opinion, genuinely thought Tommy could do this. I believe they believed it originated with someone else, perhaps the family of Dana's husband's ex-husband, the one he left for Dina. They must be surprised and disappointed by it. The reason I haven't talked about this with them both is that it's really personal. That's Caroline's brother, then her mother-in-law's son, which is beyond my comprehension. I'm sure she's upset. Jacqueline went on. While Jacqueline recognized that Caroline and Dina aren't close, she stated she would have decided to keep out of the legal battle next. Jacqueline, whose brother-in-law's ex-wife is Danielle's father's spouse, said that she didn't understand Danielle's decision to unfollow Caroline following her acceptance of a role on Real Housewives of New Jersey. She thought what happened there Caroline was of assistance. It seemed as though she was recommending her for the program, and all because she didn't bring her wedding dress shopping with her. I'd heard she got into a fight with her brother's wife. All that I have heard is that the connection between it and Caroline, though, is beyond me. Regarding Jackie's recent acquaintance with Teresa Giudice, Jacqueline expressed negative opinions about Jackie, particularly when she disclosed their private correspondence to Melissa Gorga, who made the messages public during the Real Housewives of New Jersey Season 13 reunion. Sorry, I think she's pathetic. She seems so pitiful and desperate, in my opinion. Jacqueline reasoned that she could be attempting to maintain her status by acting in that way. I was thinking to myself, we were good, and I don't understand why you did that. Teresa believes that they have developed into a true friendship. Jacqueline said perhaps this is due to Jackie's outbursts stemming from what was spoken on tape and her anger about her husband Evan Goldschneider's infidelity. I could see why Jackie was furious at that particular moment, so Jacqueline thought that's on Teresa whether she can let that go. As far as Jacqueline was concerned, her interaction with Jackie was no different from Margaret's, who claimed that Jackie was always sending her information on Teresa. Jackie questioned her, why would you put mine out there without putting yours out there? Speaking about Margaret further, Jacqueline stated that at first she believed Margaret would work well on the program. I thought she was funny and all that kind of thing. However, Margaret, I'm not sure. There seems to be a lot going on and being discussed behind the scenes. In my opinion, she clarified that some will say things just for shock effect. Additionally, I believe Margaret enjoys playing a dirty game where she has stuff in her back pocket to use against individuals. Then when Margaret brought up phoning drug-addicted Jennifer Aydin and disclosing Bill Aydin's affair, Jacqueline said that kind of information might linger with someone even if it's untrue. People have a tendency to believe it. They all seem to do that, though, in my opinion. Let me talk about you. Take the heat off of me is why they chase after each other. They all seem to be taking shots at each other, she said. Watching it has become quite harmful. Watching it is no longer enjoyable. It's very dark, profound, and tense.